Went to 4 shatter in a 60 card deck. Sounds like a lot, even if you're trying to beat the green decks. Does that make sense to keep that? Sure seemed to make sense. Thank God. Thank God they're not playing straight up mono green. Ça va, Jim? What's the play, chat? Cycle Shark Typhoon now and planar set. Or cycle Shark Typhoon next turn. I think maybe cycle Shark Typhoon next turn. Soak up some damage. Our set soaks up some damage too. It's kind of close. Splashed my glasses. How many enchantments you need to have to make the Pegasus be good? I have no idea. I'm not Frank Carson. The Archon's pretty good on its own, you know, free 4 flying, lifelink for 4. People used to play Sarah Angel. The hard cast. Sure is. Makes sense. Pumps their dude. Draws them a card if they have Shatter this guy anyways. I'm in pretty rough shape this game. I don't know how I turned the corner. Is there any card you miss playing with? I don't, like in the history of Magic. Not really, I'm an old goldfish. I forget easily. Which is kind of good. Forget about the bad stuff pretty easily. Bad and the good. And the ugly. I don't know what I would counter, but they might have random Planeswalker. Yes. Because that always works out for them. The good old not killing the Planeswalkers. When did that ever backfire? Kind of flooded incredibly. Kind of nuts. Maybe they have Embercleave in hand? Yikes. Remember that Narset didn't kill though? Alright, it's not a glass casket. I'm at 8. Maybe if I attack convincingly enough. No, I'm not going to do that. Result Ugin was unbeatable. People have not cast the card Ugin against me yet. Also playing for Dovin's Veto. I think you're referring to my old list, maybe? Not sure. My stroke's actually good against them. I think it's good though. I think Command's the endgame is not the absolute worst in this matchup. The games kind of get grindy sometimes. Having Narset is kind of nice with ECD and stuff. Narset was really good for me this game. Dude. Is Todd Anderson just out of control? I don't even know what I'm looking at really. Oh, it's the dude making fun of Todd because he just thought he's the wrong card. Because he's like complaining about inverter and then he's just making an awful play. Is that the joke? Yeah. Yeah, I like Todd, but looks like he's went a bit overboard on that one. That's kind of a great jab though. I don't know. I couldn't do something like that. I just want everyone to like me. It's kind of I'm not sure it's the greatest thing, honestly. To want everyone to like you. I think it leads to bad stuff. You're probably doing something wrong if everyone likes you. Yeah, I know, that's the point. If everyone likes you, is that you're kind of being a shell. You're not standing up for what's right, or kind of been wanting to make a secret Twitter account where I kind of tell people what's what, but then it'll be so obvious it's me because I'll be saying the same thing I say on stream anyways. Maybe they're stuck on land. Can't find that weed. Maybe it was deleted because they were like, okay, that was a bit too much. Poor Todd. Poor Todd has a family. Bing! Mr. Bossman, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate the support. That was my opening from this afternoon. Mr. Bossman. Is that from something, Mr. Bossman, or is that just your screen name? Me defeating LSU was epic. Yeah, that match was pretty sick. LSU's a good sport about it as well. Fun fact, LSV made more money than me, despite the fact I beat him in the finals, because we split the finals 50. We basically didn't play for any money in the finals, I think, and I had a pretty big split with Herberholz. I got a Twitch account because one of my employees stream, so I made my name what she called me at work. That's kind of funny. I kind of want to play Archon plus Omen of the Sun, but I also don't want to die to Emberclave. Zarak, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. They call you Boss, Mr. Bossman 009 at work. The 009, yeah, very important. Yeah, I mean, I guess they have Glass Gasket too. Maybe I shouldn't attack. You know what? I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna play an Archon. Question is, do I main Omen the Sun? Are they ever gonna have a removal for? They could have a removal spell for Archon. Who knows? Do you get a lot of cards for MTGO from challengers or just buy them? I haven't had to spend any money on Magic Online in a very long time. I built up a huge collection when I started playing Magic Online when it came out, and I didn't spend money until the whole time I was playing seriously. And then once I started playing more poker and less Magic, and I started cashing in. And then since I started playing seriously again, I mean, sometimes I'll maybe those, if I play too many brews, I'll lose money and I'll have to cash in at some point. But I've been kind of trying hard recently on Magic. Well, not trying hard, but playing good decks on Magic Online. So I don't know if that was your question or not. Don't have any reach creatures. Should I race? It's 2-turn clock. I go up to 13. Emberclave on that is 12 damage. I can annex whatever. I'm just gonna play it safe, I guess. How do I build up my collection? On the full story. The full story is pretty cool, actually. So if you were in the beta on Magic Online, they gave you, when they switched from beta to the actual, non-beta, they gave you, I think they gave you one Triple Odyssey draft set, one free draft basically. But I wasn't on the beta. I got my account from a friend who was on the beta. What's it on? Pal Collector. So I got an account for free, and then my good friend Amiel got that free draft from the beta. And in his first draft, he opened Call of the Herd, which was by far the most expensive card in the set. And then he won his draft. And back then, when you won a draft, you got 9 packs. It was before 8-4. It was like 9-5, I think. It was 9 for the winner and 5 for the finalists. So he opened a Call of the Herd, which was like a lot of takes. He got 9 packs. So he sent me like 3 packs and 2 takes so I could draft. And then I won my first draft. And then I probably like did really well in my first X draft because we were just so much better than everyone else on Magic Online at the time. Not so subtle brag. And yeah, I just went off. And then, I mean, back then the leagues were like much better value. Magic Online was better value back then. Like drafts were 9 packs for first, 5 for second, and when it's constructed events too were good. So yeah, I didn't have to cash in forever. No cards in hand. Maybe it was just the way the hand played out. Something fell off though. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the mono red matchup. I expect about 0% of the field to be on mono red. I'm surprised no one pointing out that I just died with that veto in hand, and it would have been much better as a brazen bar or anything really. No one was like, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna dig 2 lands. Frost Otter MTG, thanks for the Twitch run resub, appreciate it. Why did you play Pourquoi je joue pas Baneslayer Angel? Je pense que t'en as pas trop besoin. Mais c'est pas une mauvaise carte de side contre mono vert ou mono rouge. Should I have Baneslayer in my sideboard? It just did nothing? Oh. They could have like a Nissa in hand. What do they play that's 5 mana? They could have the Great Henge. They could have a 5 mana Nissa, which I don't care too much about. I mean, playing Teferi Bouncing Omen's not the worst, but I'd probably have that fight card in hand too. That makes sense. Baneslayer good against mono green? I think it is, yeah, probably. I mean, they have fight cards and stuff, but it's probably fine. Surprise, you already have a lot of 5 drops. T'as beaucoup de cartes à 5 dans le jeu déjà, donc t'as pas vraiment besoin de plus de cartes à 5. My kids sing your sub notification tune on Have You Know? That's awesome. Had someone earlier sing their kid was dancing to the Yellowhat song. I guess that's something they could have had. Pretty easy to forget about the stone coil when you think about expensive cards. Is Baneslayer good out of the sideboard? I mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine against creature decks. Where did my username come from? Yellowhat. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. Just ignore Murph. I don't know what's going on in chat right now. Am I getting ghosted back-to-back rounds? Is that what's going on? I'm not even sure if it's that good for them to play around Dispute, but okay. I mean, clearly you play around Dispute in that spot. What? No. Yeah, I should have kept the Fairy. I mean, that was bad. Playing around Dispute's just so weird. No! Well, it didn't look like I was drawing anything good anyways. Does it happen a lot that people ghost? Not really. Looks like this opponent might be though. It's not a big deal, I guess. Killing the 1/1 if they were ghosting to win this turn. I mean, usually people who ghost are also not the best players. Kind of goes hand in hand. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they just correctly play around Dispute. Seems weird to play around Dispute because you know I have Omen of the Sea in hand, so you know I have something to do with my mana. So not only are you playing around like a card I might not even have in my deck or hand, but you also know I have something to do with my mana. I don't know, whatever. Ethan B, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. It's possible I'm wrong. I haven't been light on accusing people of ghosting recently. I've been pretty reasonable. Never know what to do in these spots. I think this is the play. Kind of like playing Omen first. I mean, I need lands. I think I like keeping just a one land, painless land. I like playing Omen first because I think it's better to go scry, draw, scry, then scry, scry, draw. If you know what I mean. Alright, looks like I was wrong. Or wrongfully accused. To just masters. Just assault raids. Yeah, or maybe they just know they're gonna lose this game anyways, and they're like, well, running the long con. It's a good ECD target, but I think absorbing now is also nice. And I can tap out on my turn if I need to. Can maybe go to Fairy Plus. Put Tyrion in my hand. Who do you think typically has good brews besides Croakies? Whose deck do I play and that are usually good? I don't know, a lot of people, honestly. I don't have a name that especially stand out. Spike, oh yeah. For modern, yeah, Spike has really, really good brews, but that's not on Arena. I'm gonna use my Teferi, I think. I have a lot of good options. I guess just EC is the best. ECD plus. I think this is good. Whose list is this? PV played a Star City tournament last weekend and went 5-3. I only changed a couple cards. I added 2 lands. I cut the Force Birth and the third Omen in the main deck. And I added 2 lands. And Shark Typhoon was really good for me this game, but mostly because they were mana screwed. I don't know, maybe you need Brazen Boar in this matchup. Just 2 mana bounce spell might be good. It's kind of bad with Narset. Maybe I board out all the Narsets. Narset can save you against a Great Henge sometimes. I guess it makes sense. I'm bringing in creatures and cutting Narset. Prochain gros tournoi auquel je participe, c'est que en ligne en ce moment. Le prochain, c'est dans 10 jours. C'est le Finals Tour. Et après ça, il y a un gros tournoi en mi-septembre avec le nouveau format avec historique. Another 5. Wow. I mean, I need that card in the matchup, I think. I don't know. I think we lost. This one's looking pretty grim, chat. Okay. Pretty good. I think resetting a pelt collector might be good. Because the troll gets blocked by my 0-4 anyways. It's close. You think your blue-eyed bling deck degraded since M21? I think so, but I'm not sure why. I think it's probably still good in if the meta is just like green, Bant, and Teamer. I think it's good against these free decks. Damn. Playing around my ECD by being mana screwed. Should have played around it. Blue-eye's better than Esper. I think so. I think the extra color hurts you too much. Wow, that's incredibly aggressive. Oh, it makes their pelt collector bigger. Kill the pelt collector while I can. Is it a big deal to prepare for more formats than before since Historic and Pioneer exists as a pro player? Not really. I mean, everyone's in the same deal. As long as everyone's in the same boat, you know, it's whatever, it's fine.